Sazaze.
Hi everyone, welcome to Bee's Game Corner. The movers arrived this week, so our board game shelf has now been set up and it truly feels like a game corner. But also this week arrived our copy of Greater Than Games, Sentinels of the Multiverse Definitive Edition. We were first introduced to Sentinels by my friend Chris, and my husband quickly became obsessed. We kickstarted everything from Shattered Timelines all the way up to the big box. And now, Definitive Edition Volume 1 has arrived, so we're going to do an unboxing.
Definitive Edition comes with these foil character cards as well as the game box.
For those that don't know, Sentinels is a game where players take on the role of a superhero team and cooperatively try to foil a supervillain's evil plot. This box includes 12 heroes, 6 villains, and 6 environments. All right, here we have the Definitive Edition rulebook. They've redesigned the gameplay to reduce the amount of counters and tracking required, which sounds pretty great to me.
We started using all of our D&D dice as trackers a while back.
Here is our lore book. They go into the complexity of each hero, go into the backstories and gameplay of each character.
Then we have all those counters and the health trackers, which we will assemble later.
The creators, that is Adam, the artist, and Christopher, the game designer, realized that they've learned a lot over the past decade and wanted to do a redesign. This version will incorporate all of the skills that they've acquired. There's older characters who didn't quite work the way they wanted that have been reworked. What's in here? This must be for the tracking counters. Yeah. Okay.
Here we have the villain character cards, or just Bear and Blade, the deck splitters, the big hero cards with the knockout effects on the back, and then the large villain character cards. Okay, and these are our hero cards, at least some of them. So we have Akash Bhuta, the ancient spirit of chaos and destruction, the boss with the most HP in the game. Matriarch, the eccentric raven controlling maiden. Move these things out of the way. Omnitron, the typical robot deciding to end all humans. Warlord Voss, the commander of an intergalactic army following his plans for conquest. Citizen Dawn, the fanatic leader of the citizens of the sun who believe themselves the most powerful beings in the world. And finally, Baron Blade, the nemesis of Legacy, the self-declared ruler of Mordengrad, who is trying to crash the moon into the earth. That is our 6 villain decks. We'll get these their first spot in the box. This little thing is not working. All right, here we go. Our heroes started with Unity, the girl technopath who builds adorable golems. Absolute Zero, former janitor who was caught in a freak cryo explosion. Tachyon, brilliant particle physicist, now the fastest woman on Earth. And in the next pack, we have Ra, the archaeologist who found the chamber of the staff of Ra and became the god of the sun. Haka, who is a former chieftain of his tribe, completes the Maori ceremonial dance to gain powerful benefits every round. And Tempest, an alien who escaped from Warlord Voss on Vogneld Prime and came to Earth. If you go through the art on some of these, they've got them like customized to the era that their comic books were released. So some look really old and dated, and some are updated and modern. It's pretty cool. Next up, we have Captain Cosmic, who produces and controls hard light constructs with his energy manipulation powers. Fanatic, who was pronounced dead at 6 years old for 3 minutes, dramatically transformed into her winged form at puberty. Argent, Adept, Virtuoso of the Void, Master of Instruments, ranked one of the most difficult of the characters. The next one is Bunker. I am excited to see his rework here. This one man tank switches modes to change up what he does throughout the fight. The Wraith, crime fighting and protecting the city. And then Legacy, who's continuing generation of legacies before him, bolstering his team, fighting the forces of evil. Then we have the environment cards. First, the Wagner Mars base. The base domes protect those who have moved to Mars for research and are not built to be a home for combat. The ruins of Atlantis, so long lost, now found. What secrets might be found there? Magmaria, deep near the core of the Earth, home to crystalline creatures, not safe for surface dwellers. Insula Primalis, home to many creatures thought extinct. The Freedom Tower in the heart of Megalopolis, a symbol of protection. And Megalopolis, the bustling city, home to America's finest hero, Legacy. Then we have these new scenario cards, which provide a story mode. You can play through them in order or pick and choose what you want to do. And here are those full-sized hero cards. Again, with some comic book art on the back, and then on the front, the photos of the heroes and their base powers. And we'll move right along to all these punch outs. These are popping out so nice and smooth with really no little bits sticking to the edges, so that's great. We've got all of these spinner parts, these big villain spinner pieces. Oh, I'm gonna leave that attached. Some health counters. And these are all the little things to build the spinners. In the rule book, there is some instructions on how to put these together. So we'll just put one together quick. So Sentinels Comics is an alternate dimension comic book series. It's not that these heroes exist in this other dimension or in the game world, but rather that this comic book series is the most popular one in that dimension. So that's just kind of an interesting way for the guys to have all put it all together. All right, there we have the unboxing. Great artwork, it looks beautiful.
fits in there nicely. We did not get sleeves, but if you did, there's enough space to have everything fit in here sleeved. Catch us next time for a playthrough of the game.
Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to get notified when we post new videos.